Hello, hello! What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am here to talk about and review Dredd! Dredd was a 2012 film directed by Peter Travis, and this is based off of the comic book Judge Dredd, which was originally a Sylvester Stallone movie. Woof. I saw that film. It's horrible. It's bad. Man. But we're not here to talk about that. No, we're talking about the reboot. One of the few reboots that I gladly welcome, that I am glad was made. This stars Carl Urban as Dredd. Dredd is a part of this police force. They call themselves judges. They're in this futuristic city where crime is at an all-time craziness, and Dredd has to take a trainee, Anderson, to this crime area, this building that's blocked off. He gets in there, and then they get trapped. They get trapped by the head crime lord running the building, Mama, played by Lena Headey, and they basically have to survive because there's so many bad guys, there's so many criminals, there's so many killers, there's so much evilness and messed upness going on that they have to fight their way out. And what I think of this film is wow. Just wow. This is, I want to say, my third or fourth time watching it, but it had been a while. So rewatching it, it's one of those things where I know when it came out, it was very much compared to The Raid. In fact, I think I did see The Raid first before I saw this, so those comparisons are definitely there. They're definitely in your head. The plots are very similar, being stuck in the building, fighting your way out, but that was more of a martial arts movie, and as great as that is, I do like that this took it in a little bit of a different direction. It is crazy action, it is very bloody, it is very rated R, and I appreciated that. I appreciated that it's mature, probably shouldn't be shown to kids. I love Carl Urban as Dredd. He took this role very seriously. There's no humor to him. There's no sense of cheesiness like Stallone did. Like he's playing it legit. He's a guy, all you see the whole movie is his mouth and jaw. He does not take his helmet off. That's very important because taking the helmet off is something that Dredd never does in the comic books. It's a huge part of his character. He feels disconnected from anyone. He doesn't show his face to anybody. And I love that Carl Urban's a big enough star to where showing his face would have helped. And he could have gotten away with that. He could have been like, no, I want my face out there. I want to up my stock a little bit. But no, he didn't. Not a prima donna. Again, very much appreciated. I'd love a continuation of this, whether it's a series or what, and bring him back. He's that good. He embodied this role. Olivia Thirlby plays Anderson. She's the rookie cop that gets brought on. In fact, she failed the testing, but she's only on this case and she's only in uniform because she has powers. Not telekinesis, but she can read minds, read your thoughts, get inside your head. And I thought that was interesting, having characters who they call mutants. You do have like if you had blown this world up a little bit, if you had gotten sequels, if you could go outside of this building, there probably are villains with powers. There probably are people out there with abilities, and you could have built off of that. You could have really dived into what this world feels like, and it could be. Lena Headey plays Mama. Like I said, she's evil. There's no other way about it. She's evil for evil's sake. She's scary in her scenes. She's willing to kill. There's a scene where she drugs up a bunch of people and throws them off the top of the building. And the drug that they take is called slow-mo. So as they take the drug, they're falling basically in slow motion. And it looks super cool. It looks kind of like fun, but they die. They fall to their deaths. And they're skinned alive. They're skinned alive! Also, the slow-mo was something that worked very well in the theater. I remember seeing this in theaters and seeing it in 3D, and that slow-mo effect of somebody taking drugs and the colors changing and the smoke going everywhere. And it was a really cool effect. Even watching it on my TV, it reminds me of how cool that effect was. It happens a few times throughout this film. Also, the budget, yes, is fairly low, but I will say that they did what they could. I mean, it's not something to where I'm rolling my eyes and I'm saying, oh man, I really wish that they could have made that look better. This looks as good as you would want it to look, given the plot and given the parameters, given the location of where they are. You see bodies blow up. You see people get torn apart. You like the practical effects is something that I appreciated and looked great. It's just one of those things where after you're done watching it, you want to see more. You want to see bigger. That was the plan. I'm sure that was the plan. It's just unfortunately people did not go support this movie like they should have. But either way, again, a lot of fun. Very dark, very violent, but I really like rewatching it. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Dredd. What do you think of it? Do you agree that it's severely underrated? Would you like to see a sequel or a continuation of the series? Do you like Carl Urban more than Sylvester Stallone? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!